Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another one of our classic live streams. Tonight, we're going to be flying the PMDG Boeing 737. We're going to be using a FL340. Okay. Welcome back, everyone. Tonight we're going to be flying the PMDG 737. We're going to be, of all things, and this is probably a very bad idea with a new airplane, we're actually on VATSIM right now for those of you who are interested. The great news is there's some really, really cool things going on in VATSIM right now. So for those of you interested in flying VATSIM, my call sign is a red 64, which is pretty typical. And I got to get ready because there's a lot of air traffic control between us and our ultimate destination of KBWI tonight. So this is going to be a lot of fun. And I really, really hope that everything goes out pretty successfully. So since between I got started, obviously we get started a little early tonight because we have to get this thing to behave. Not to mention, I got all this to worry about, and we're going to go ahead and kind of get this thing rolling right away. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to get all this set up. Let's go get everybody. Don't need any ground services. Actually, I'm just going to close all my doors because right now they're just going to mess with me. Doors, close. Go backwards, close, close. I think we're pretty good in that regard. I've just gotten a little heads up from Bradley Ground. Equipment, somebody's just asking me a question. 4,000. Bradley Ground 121.9 with location, and air this when I'm ready for push. Oh, sweet. So I just got my clearance. Copy all. All right, I just got a quick little clearance here. Sent it to me in advance. I'm just going to write it down real quick. Again, I want to make sure I take care. So let's see here. We were cleared via direct veers. Okay, so that's going to change things a little bit for us. But again, it's nothing too serious. I just want to make sure all that's set. Ground services. You guys aren't still loading me up with stuff, right? Go away. I don't need stairs. Go away. All right, that looks pretty good. Oh, I'm not going to touch that one. Actually, what I will do, though, real fast, though, is I'm going to come up here and pop that one on real fast. And I got to get this thing going because we're going to need it to get the engines rolling. Okay, there we go. Sweet. All right, so copy all. We're going to go ahead and call them. We need 121.9 when we're ready to rock here, but obviously we're not quite ready to rock. We're going to give it a few minutes before we do that. Let's see. I need to wait for this thing to catch up. 121.9. Oh, boy. Got to love these old school radios where you have to go all the way through it in order to get it to actually work. Now, let's see here. Is the engine up? I gotta wait for these two lights to come on. I'll do it just a second. I'm gonna go ahead and check ADIS real fast so I know what the heck the weather's gonna be, so I know what I have to respond with when it comes time to do it. But again, for those of you joining us today, we're gonna be flying down to Baltimore Washington International. The reason I chose this flight is I'm comfortable with it. I've done it more times than I care to admit to, both in the real world as well as here, so it'll work out well. I just gotta get the weather real fast.
Bradley International Airport ADIS information, Quebec. 21510. Wind 190 at 11. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 2,400. 16,000 scattered. Ceiling 24,000 overcast. Temperature 25. 2.18. Altimeter 2996. Rib 24 and 15 in use.
24 and 15, got it.
Left runway 24, approach your area navigation.
Oh, they're going to make us do 24. Ugh. The reason I'm not a big fan of runway 24 is it's a very, very long drive to get that at 24. But I'm going to go ahead and get everything set up real quickly here that we're good. Let's see here. Squawk 7304 is what he's asked us to do. Again, he gave me everything in advance on a little text message right here to make my life a little bit simpler. I really appreciate that because, man, does that make my life a little bit simpler. And we'll go pop this over to TARA so that he knows that we're ready to go as far as communications goes. All right, is this thing running yet? Yeah, it is. And now I can go pop off the GPU. Good night, GPU. It's been nice working with you, but I need to run off somebody else real quick. All right, let's get this thing going. I'm taking a look at my clock here. I still have a couple minutes before my clearance is all set. We got leaving in about 8 minutes, which gives me enough time to kind of get everything else kind of warmed up and ready to rock here. Obviously, we want to pop on the appropriate lights. I'm going to pop that one up over there. It looks good, looks good. This is running smoothly. The air conditioning is running. Actually, now the air conditioning is running, so that should make things a little bit more comfortable. Pop on the two probes, even though that's usually verboten. Let's go ahead and program this sucker real quick. I no longer need you. Go away. All right, we've got to make sure our park and brake is set, which it is. And let's go ahead and put this thing in real quick. Should only take a few minutes to program this thing. Like I said, our actual time to get going is a few minutes away, so we have a little bit of time here. So we're going from Bradley International Airport. We're going to be popping down, like I said, to BWI. In case you're curious why I started a little early tonight, it's so that I have enough time to kind of zip through. We just got a quick little message. I'm just going to check it real quick. Nope, not my business. I don't have to worry about it at all. All right, let's do it. So we're going to start our first destination. For those of you who are dialing this in real quick, will you with me? We're going to be going direct veers is what he requested. Veers, which is interesting because he's not making us do the Bradley approach, which is perfectly fine with me. It's just whatever. Then we're going to go to Pauling, VOR, which is in upstate New York. From Pauling, we're going to be popping over to Bizex, BJ. Nice try. BIZEX. EX. Yes, I know that's not how you pronounce it. That's okay, though. All right, we're going to go over to Bizex. We're going to go to Quebec 75, which is going to be a special airway. Oh, can't do that. Quebec 75, and we're going to go to be Modena VOR, which is in, sorry, like right next to Long Island. We're going to go ahead and pop over to Victor 378, which is going to be our next airway. We're going to go along here, and we're going to be doing over to Nuggy. Nuggy is a great name for a waypoint, in my opinion. Nuggy is pretty easy because this is going to get us over to where we need to go to land at the airport, and then we're going to go to Trish 3, which is going to be our approach. So I'm going to activate, execute. Departure arrival, I'm assuming it's going to be runway 24. I could be wrong. Execute. My arrival here is going to be... I have no idea what the arrival is going to be. So for now, I'm just going to assume it's runway 10. And I'm going to assume we're going to take the Trish 3 via Nuggy to 10. So that's all set up. Now we've got to delete all the discontinuities. Oh, man, I'm good. Nice. Let's go ahead and do a performance initiation real quick. This will only take a second. Like I said, we'll just make sure everything is running here. Looks good there. Oh, 5.6. That is a reserves. Cost index, we'll do 500 today. Because why not? Gas is cheap. All right, that's all set. Cruise altitude is going to be 340. That's going to be our flight level in case you're curious. I'm not going to do a performance in it. I'm going to press N1. We're going to do takeoff bump because I'm not a good person. We're going to take 5 degrees of flaps today. V1, V2, V3. Everything's all set, and we're good to go. All right. How was it bad? Not bad at all. Cool. So now I'm good to go. What we're going to do is we're going to wait a minute, and then we're going to go ahead and call. I just want to look up here real quickly and make sure the last bit of my switches are kind of set the way that I want them to before we get rolling here. How warm is it? Ew, it's warm in here. Yuck. Let's see here. Check my fuel pumps. That looks good. Obviously, my motors aren't running. The APU is running happily. That's running. That's running. Yeah, I'm pretty much good to go. It's just a matter of going. I'm going to go check out my heads-up display. That looks pretty good to me. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'll go look around real fast, see if anybody's joining us tonight. We have an anonymous X152. We have a Colonel Cadwell who's going to be joining us. So we have this chap over here. Max looks like he's just coming in for regular landing. Swaggy boy. I'm sure these folks are just going to kind of see us as we go along. One of the fun reasons that we fly here at this time of day is you get everybody. So like I said, it'll make things interesting. All right, so let me go take a look at what's going on here at Bradley Ground. 121.9. 121.9, I've got it selected. All we have to basically do is I give them a call. I am not the only one going to Baltimore today. Apparently, Delta 8657 is also going to Baltimore. So for those of you who are missing the fun here, this is what my little VATSIM thing looks like right now. We got this huge thing. I've just got to give them a heads up. And like I said, they're going to have to do all the amendments for it. But like I said, we're going to call them in a minute, and he's going to give me about a mile and a half. Actually, what's his frequency he wants us to use? 134,700. 134,700. Everybody remember that number because I'm going to forget. 134,700. I wasn't sure what he was saying. Nice. All right, that's the departure frequency. Let's check to make sure we're all set up over here. 4,000 is our initial altitude. Like I said, we're probably going to end up on runway 24 today, which is fine. I wish we had the short runway, but we're going to have to kind of deal with this one. Is there a way to fly direct in that plane? Yes, you can fly direct, believe it or not. It's just, it's involved. And then what is our V speeds going to be? It's going to be 131. Click. We're going to turn on this guy. Turn on this guy. And go to TV7. Australia right now, so that might be why. I blame this weather. My X-Pilot isn't recognizing. No! So I'm on V-Pilot. I don't know X-Pilot, but that's pretty good. All right, I'm going to do a quick little radio check because we got to call it in just a second. Radio check, Red 64, com 1.
Red 64, Bradley Ground. I hear you 5x5.
Awesome. Nice. Just wanted to make sure that worked okay. So now what we can do is I'm looking at the clock. We're supposed to leave in 2 minutes. I think being 2 minutes early is not going to offend anybody too hard today. So we'll go ahead and do that real quickly. Red the ground, Red 64 is at gate 18, requesting push and start with information Quebec.
Red 64. It's going to be information Romeo from the looks. Now it's just updated. Pushback approved at your own discretion.
Push at own discretion, and we'll listen for Romeo Red 64. Nice. All right, let's go. So, as everybody knows, I don't push back correctly.
All aircraft, ATIS information Romeo is now correct.
I got sniped. All right, let's turn this off, and let's get this bucket going here. That wasn't fair. I did everything right. You guys are mean. Let's see here. We're going to go ahead and click it at 25. I love the engine start sound on this thing. Isn't that such a beautiful hum? Hopefully you have good bass. All right, looks like we got a good start on that one. And yes, I'm going to power back. They don't need to know that. All right, I believe that engine started all right. Let's go to start number 1. A Microsoft Flight Simulator multiplayer is indeed on. It is set to all players, and I can confirm it because you can see everybody. I'm just going to confirm what that individual was asking. 8, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Come on, 25. Come on, 25. Let's get this show on a road. And 25. That'll do it. Is it going to light? Yeah, it's going to light. I don't think you're supposed to put the jet way that close. Sure. So Theodore is asking what graphics card to use. I have a i9 10850K, 32 gigabytes of RAM, and I'm using a GeForce 3080 GTX. It's the I'm looking at it's the Gigabyte one, in case you're curious as to which one that is. All right, I got my ForeFlight ready to go. I have a feeling he's going to give me about 1.5 miles of instructions here, because unfortunately we're going to go all the way out to 2.4 today. So that's kind of a bummer. Good start. Good start. Good start. All right, let's go ahead and close off that valve. We're going to pop on the generators. Nice. We're going to go ahead and pop off the APU. We're not supposed to do this, because what we're supposed to do is we're supposed to let it run for a few minutes and let it die. So let's go take a look up here. I just want to confirm the isolation valve is set correctly. Good, 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 good. Turn on the air conditioning. Let's go set our altitude for flight real quick. We wanted 35,000. I hear that beautiful sound. Altitude for landing is about 200 feet. Automatic, automatic, automatic. Idiot checks, idiot checks, idiot checks, idiot checks. And we're ready to go. All right, let's back up. Ta-da! Don't ask. All right, we're good to go. So now what we're going to do is call Bradley Ground and request taxi the active. Bradley Ground, Red 64 is ready to taxi IFR to Baltimore, Washington International.
Red 64, runway 15, taxi via Sierra, hold short, runway 24 at Sierra.
Spec 1, runway 15, taxi via Sierra, hold short 24, Red 64. All right, so what they did is they gave us an instruction to go down, and we have to stop at the runway, and then they're going to clear us across the runway.
Runway 24, taxi via Sierra, uniform, hold short, runway 24.
Taxi via Sierra, uniform, hold short 24, Red 64. So they're just going to tell us to basically go straight, and then we're going to take a left turn, and then we're going to stop right before we get to 24. Let's go!
Red 64, you're cleared to cross runway 24 at Sierra.
Cross 24 at Sierra, Red 64. So basically what he's just saying is he's letting me cross because I think somebody must have been coming in for an approach. And a lot of people out tonight, but it doesn't surprise me. It is a Saturday night. It is prime time. All right, Sierra is not this thing. It's actually, I'm going to look to my right here, make sure I'm not cutting anybody off. Sierra is right here. Interesting thing is there's supposed to be a line. There it is. Chair Force 91, great touch. Am I supposed to be worried about that? Unfortunately, I have both VATSIM traffic and regular people traffic going at the exact same time, so there's going to be some weirdness. I'm just going to assume everything's okay with this guy. How you doing? Crunch! Hey, that is the wonder that is the internet. I'm just confirming that there's nobody crossing. He gave me permission to cross it, so I'm going to cross it. Discretion, if I was running a taxi, he said I can cross 6-4. Oh, by the way, he gave us a different runway. You're supposed to tell your number 2 to do this for you, so you're not looking down. And that's why we look. Now, the interesting thing is I'm very curious to see if he's going to hand me off to the, what do you call it? He's going to, oh, takeoff speed's deleted. I fix. Let's see, initial speed. I should be looking out the window, not down at my little controller here, but that's okay. And 1. These are good. We're going to set these back up again. All set. Nice. All set. Hover Force 1. Thanks, Renee. Awesome. Like I said, it's just fun to come back here and do a...
4 contact center, 134.7, good day.
134.7, Red 64, have a good night. Of course, what did I do? I put my pen down. I can't find my pen. This is terrible. Flight canceled. No, really, I gotta find... Where'd my pen?
1168, contact New York, approach 128.12, have a good day.
2812, United 1168, thanks.
American 485, fly heading 050, vector for descent, descend and maintain 11,000, Boston, altimeter 2992.
Okay, roger that. Heading 050 down to 110.
Lafarog is on again. Yes! Welcome back, Lafarog.
Delta 2115, contact Boston Tower 138.8, good night.
28A for Tower, Delta 2115.
Now, the thing is, I gotta be able to get in here. This is where it's gonna get tough. Whoop! Don't shut that one off. That's good. My strobe light's already on. Approach Red 64 is holding short of 15 with uniform, requesting takes off IFR to Baltimore Washington International.
300 American 191. Somehow my localizer messed up.
I don't think I got it.
6 Max Ray, climb maintain flight over 280.
280 for 6 Max Ray.
I think I got...
You said something international?
Red 64 is on uniform, holding short of 15, requesting takeoff IFR to Washington.
Red 64, Boston Center, good afternoon, wind 210 at 9 runway 15, cleared for takeoff, fly runway heading.
Clear for takeoff 15, fly runway heading, Red 64. Alright, let's go! Make sure you push this button. If you...
Southwest 3815, correction, Southwest 3254, contact New York Center 125.32, have a good night.
Y'all ready for this?
32 Southwest 3254, good night.
Here we go!
1291, 3 miles from Klein, maintain 4,000, so establish and localizer, cleared ILS runway 27 approach, maintain 170 knots, correction, maintain 190 knots.
190, I was gonna say 17 is pretty slow. Alright, let's go!
American 2191, cleared ILS runway 27 approach.
This is the most satisfying sound. Ah, I love that sound.
United 2060, fly heading 360, descend and maintain 4,000.
360 down to 4,000.
Delta 1202, information. Romeo is current badly, altimeter 295, expect the ILS number 24 approach, descend and maintain 5,000.
Juliet 3 currently at 1,000.
Delta 1202, fly heading 090, vectors ILS number 24 approach, descend and maintain 5,000.
Flight heading 1090 and expect vectors for ILS 24 Delta 1202.
Delta 1202, descend and maintain 5,000.
Descend and maintain 5,000 Delta 1202.
Juliet 23, Boston Center, climb and maintain 5,000.
Juliet Q3, maintain.
United 2060, turn left heading 300, join the localizer, descend and maintain 3,000.
300, join the localizer down to 3.
I really hope he passes me on to my first heading.
American 1291, maintain 170 knots until repeat, contact tower 128.8, have a good night.
170 knots and contact tower today.
American 45, proceed direct Euro.
Second for American 485.
American 45, proceed direct.
I gotta tell him that I'm at altitude.
Copy, direct Euro for American 485.
Approach Red 64 is at 4,000.
Red 64, radar contact, climb and maintain 10,000, proceed direct to Veers.
10,000 direct Veers, Red 64.
Boston Center, Itaru 64 with you.
Itaru 964, Boston Center, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 220.
Climb and maintain 220, Itaru 6.
There we go. There it is. Listen to that sound. It was putting me at a dumb angle. I can't blame it on MSFS.
Proceed direct Providence.
Juliet Q3, direct to Providence.
Yeah, the 2060 over Klein, correction. 3 miles from Loner, clear ILS runway 27 approach, maintain 170 knots until Rupert.
170 knots until Rupert, United 20.
Was that Rupert?
American 1221, contact Boston Tower 128.8, good night. WestJet 2718 at AB, clear ILS runway 27 approach, maintain 210 knots.
Cleared ILS 27 approach at AB, maintain 170 knots. WestJet 2718.
WestJet 2718, maintain 210 knots.
I really hope he gives me the next altitude. Give me the next altitude.
23, turn left heading 180.
Heading 180.
And now we're patient. But
1202, descend and maintain 3000.
I feel really sorry for this guy. He's got to work.
Approach Title 735, climb to passing 2000.
Itaru 735 Boston Center, climb and maintain 14,000.
He's got to let me go up. He's got to let me go up. See, normally what you can do is you can push in with your finger and cancel out the cold, but it's like, come on, man.
711 Alpha Charlie, 4 clear to land.
Clear to land, 24 Alpha 711 Alpha Charlie, thank you.
Wait to see what happens when we get to DC. Come on.
64, climb and maintain flight level 340.
340, Red 64. Going up. And the engines are about to get really mad at me.
1202, proceed direct KB.
Direct Kibby.
Direct to KB, Delta 202.
About half a second, the engines are gonna. We're gonna go back up again. All right, we're on our way. Okay, I can finally rest. All right, folks, welcome back. Like I said a few minutes ago, unfortunately, that was a little intense because in case you haven't seen, it is a very, very busy night tonight. We decided to take out the PMDG.
Descend and maintain 4,000.
I'm going to get interrupted a lot, by the way. We decided to take out this lovely new plane that came up by PMDG because it's fun. I know it's not general aviation. I know my thing is general aviation, but I don't know. I enjoy these things because they're just, like I said, just fun. Unfortunately, my traffic's not showing up. Oh, well. Going up. All right, let's see who's visiting with us tonight. It's going to be crazy to see a bunch of airliners.
2718.
Lafarog, welcome back. Elastic Sack, oh, you're coming for me. I'm being intercepted here. Google Gamer, welcome. Now, let's see here. TV8 Plague, Viper 2090. And I'm sure there's plenty back that'll catch up to us later on.
Departure of here.
I gotta get ready for the next station here.
2500.
Let's go ahead and take a look. Let's see how things are going this evening. Check this out.
Taru 25. Boston Center, climb and maintain 14,000.
All right, who's he gonna hand me out? This is me. No, I'm right here.
15,000, Taru 5917.
What's he gonna hand me off to?
38 fast connect New York Center 12532.
What's the freak?
Good night.
12532. 12532. 12532. 12532. 12532. Everybody remember that?
Clearance, Phenom 9 Juliet Golf, IFR to Boston Logan.
12392. 12392.
9 Golf, Boston Center, cleared to Boston Logan Airport. Radar vectors AJ, Ocean 5 arrival, climb maintain 10,000, expect flight level 280, 10 minutes after departure.
125325. 125325. 125325. 125325.
9 Juliet Golf is cleared to Boston via AJ, Ocean 5 arrival.
Nice.
10,000 feet, expect flight level 280, squawk.
Sorry, everybody. Usually I'm much more talkative, but this is a lot of work.
Number 2 Tango Sierra, turn right heading 240, join the localizer.
All right, good to go. So I like to do 40 on the left and 80 on the right, but it totally depends on you.
900 Golf, repack correct, advise, ready to taxi, expect runway 15 for departure.
I really hope I didn't forget any switches.
Thanks, 9 Juliet Golf.
This would be very embarrassing. David got a little ahead. David, what happens to be your little code there? Because I got Welshie night.
Boston Center, hello.
Because we got Anonymous X. Oh yeah, you definitely got ahead of me, Anonymous X. But that's okay. We'll catch up. We're very, very fast. So
711 Alpha Charlie, welcome to Nen.
brave to this guy.
Taxi V.
I think we just got to Veers. Yeah, it's Veers. Off to Pauling next.
11 Alpha Charlie, thank you.
Well, you're not wrong, Ronald, but I'm blaming it on the wind. Got it, Simon. No, Ronald's not wrong. He's not wrong. No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. One of the things I haven't been able to experience, which is kind of sad, is I can't do this as a multi-crew yet. So I'm like with airliners like this, especially in VATSIM, it's a quite a project for a one-man job. But you're right. You're right. You're right. I did deserve to get Zing there.
Can I put in a request for 27?
I got to start getting ready for Baltimore. Like it's not a long flight. It's only like 30 minutes.
Runway 27, Boston altimeter 2992.
Trish 3, I think, is what we're doing today. By Nuggy.
5 arrival, 27 and
Trish 3.
for Boston.
Yeah, me too.
487, 485.
All right, the wind is 130 at 3, so the wind is nothing. So it's going to be a
Runway 27.
easy approach.
Correction, complete less than 24 approach, maintain.
My flight time, by the way, is expected to be 51 minutes. Oops. It's supposed to be 51 minutes. Watch how close to 51 I can get it. Depending on what the traffic in Baltimore is. I get the feeling it's going to be ridiculous when we get there. So we're going to enjoy what we can. So we have Anonymous X 5132 way up there. He took off with us, so it does not surprise me. He's way, 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 way ahead of us at this particular point.
Number 2 Tango Sierra. 3 miles from.
I love these planes though. Like you don't do anything. You just like chill.
Runway 27 approach.
This one's nice because it simplifies your view and you can see the like. This reminds me of something off like an F-18. Oh, one thing they got right, by the way, is if you do this airplane in VR, this is actually correct. Like if you move your head, it stays the same size like it's supposed to, or it gets bigger. I'm sorry. And we got a 13 knot wind.
Bangor, Phenom 9 Juliet Golf, ready to taxi at gate 7.
That's it, Matt.
Golf runway 15 takes to via Alpha.
Off to 15 via Alpha.
He's going to be handing me off in about 2 minutes.
23, turn right heading 230.
230.
Report Providence Airport in sight.
I picked a busy night. Oh my God.
United 912 is with you at 17,000, about 10 miles southwest of Merritt.
He's got to hand me off soon.
Boston Center, climb maintain flight over 210, proceed direct Roebuck.
Haha. Sears.
Climb maintain 210, direct Roebuck, United 912.
Once we get to level off.
5917, climb maintain flight over 220.
Climb maintain 220, tower 15.
See what you miss if you're not in VATSIM? Not be able to get a thought in.
Contact tower 128.8, good night.
Oh, gotta get intercepted again.
WestJet 2718, connect tower 128.8, good night.
He's gotta hand me off, like, any second now.
Delta forward to confirm, we're clear to land for runway 24.
Delta 1202, runway 24, clear to land.
Runway 24, clear to land, Delta 1202.
Here it comes. Ah. Here it comes. Any second. Now, if we're doing...
8932, Boston Center, hello.
So the interesting thing here is if we were in a situation where we're doing this in a propeller plane, everything happens a lot slower. This is just like overwhelming. Once we get into New York, we get a break for about 15 minutes, and then it's like instantaneously the chaos begins when we get down to BWI. So like I say, I hope everybody appreciates my sacrifice here. One thing I would need to do. How's it going, Sammy? Oh, man, you gotta hand me off, man. I'm getting close. In case anybody's curious how I know these things. Good way to cheat. That's me. Alright, so far so good. I normally I chat and say things, but like I said, in about half a second he's gonna call me up and tell me to change frequencies here. I'll wait until I get to New York. I'll tell you about the excitement that has been YouTube in the last few weeks. Also notice, since I'm using such a high CI, this plane is flying at the red line the entire climb. Eat it. Get 768 here. Now I think I went...
Good day, American 3249 170.
Now the interesting thing here was, like, could you imagine getting speeds like this in a 172?
Climb and maintain flight level 210.
210? Not bad. Not bad at all.
Maintain flight level 210, American 2249.
Look at how low my vertical speed.
Contact New York Center 125.32, good night.
You gotta hand me off, man. You gotta do it. I guess I'm gonna go right off the line here, and then he'll suddenly get me right as we cross into JFK.
What you through 3.5 for 5,000.
Okay, 1677 Boston Center, climb and maintain 14,000.
These are some really fun names. Although I think I'm gonna get intercepted by an F-16. Oh man, they're all coming for me now.
Red 64, contact New York Center 125.32, have a good night.
12532, have a good night for Red 64.
American 1786 with you. 225 for 410.
Told you.
American 1786 New York Center. Good evening. Squawk 7115. 1 second for American 1786.
New York Center, Red 64 is flight level 240, climbing 340.
Red 64 New York Center. Good evening. What are you direct right now?
We are currently direct by 6.
Red 64 New York Center, roger. Cross Jersey, yes, maintain flight level 280.
Cross it at or above 280, Red 64. So what he just did is he asked me, we're going to be entering into basically a, what's the best way to describe it? What's the, what am I going to call it? A jetway. And along this way, what he's going to do is he's going to start descending us along the actual route itself. But what he's doing is he's trying to keep us above everything.
24 at Bravo.
Oh my God, look what's going on in New York City. What is going on here? A bunch of Airbus is being intercepted by F-16s. What are you guys about?
New York Center, my apologies. I was on the phone. My father,
Simon, I'm still getting intercepted here. Plastic, I think I'm getting intercepted. Lafarog, great. Great choice. SDO, welcome back, Simon. Good choice, good choice. Easy to catch me, right?
1786.
Man, this would be a Concorde? Neat.
American 1786, okay, roger. Recycle transponder, squawk 7173. 7173 for American 1786.
I'm barely climbing right now.
Approach 128.7.
128.7 is the next one.
We're blue flight level 180 now. See ya.
I wish you could get rid of the tooltips. I really do. I think that's going to be next for us.
Southwest 3254, cross Troy's at and maintain.
All right, let's find out what the next one is. So we are looking for BW. Oh my God, BWI is going to be so busy without a co-pilot. Oh well, we'll make it do. 12385.
56, we got 7106 in the box. American 1786, stand by. Okay. Southwest 3254, amend the altitude, Troy's at and maintain.
I'm getting 0.8 right now. That's insane.
904. Alright, 904, Troy's at 12, Southwest 3254.
Keep pushing the B key.
New York Center, November 38 Romeo, passing 14,400, climb into 15,000, 26 miles northeast of the Solberg VOR.
Number 38 Romeo, New York Center, roger, proceed direct, Biggie, climb, maintain flight level 200.
Biggie.
Biggie 200, November 38 Romeo.
I do appreciate the escorts. Oh my God, clouds at this altitude? Yikes. I do appreciate the fact that I'm being escorted by F-18s right now. I think that's a really, really nice touch. I should have done the BBJ, which is the business jet version. What is going on at JFK?
The Washington Center.
What?
125.45.
I feel sorry for VATSIM this week because they've had nothing but 737s.
Cheers for the help, Delta 6924.
900 feet per second. Yuck.
New York Center 94 to Q1 Heavy with you, passenger 10411, currently fighting 060.
I think one of the funny things is when I called for the actual altitude that I was currently at, I wasn't ready for using flight level because I'm always do GA, so like you never need flight level because you never go that high.
Flight check 90, shorter Juliet and Allentown, ready to go.
Quanta 7554, climb maintain flight level 260.
I think it's about time for my T.
60, Quanta 7554, ready.
At 804, descend and maintain flight level 280.
I'm surprised that did you notice our vertical speed went down and then it's starting to make its way back up again? Check this out. Engines are running at almost 100%. Yikes. Put this away. We don't need it for a while. Let's go visit. All right, so fun stories, fun stories. I think things have settled down just a tiny bit, so I can probably go on to that phase of things. So a couple fun stories. One of the things that I remember, the first time I ever had to fly in an airliner was when I was like 6, 7 years old. We're visiting Grandma down in
32
Florida, and we had actually flown. It was the Lockheed 1011. So like that gives you an idea of how long ago this actually was when this happened. How are you doing, Fly the Radials? We're doing fine. We're over in New York, and we're on our way.
4000, the Baltimore altimeter 29904.
So we're doing fine. So the fun thing I remember as a kid was, you know, when you climbed up, you know, just the incredible acceleration of an airplane like this. You'd never felt anything like that in your entire life. And the other part of that I remember as a kid is like you always played stupid games. Like, could you eat an entire bag of Skittles like before takeoff or something silly like that? And you try to come back around or something. But the best part of it, and my least favorite part, was on the 1011. This again, the big 3-engine huge plane. Is that when we came into land, you had to obviously descend. Oh, traffic.
2364 370, about 40 miles east of FQM.
There he is.
364 New York Center, squawk 7136.
But what would happen is, as you descend, obviously your ears would start to pop. And a 7-year-old versus popping ears is like death. It's so uncomfortable. How's it going, Niall? Hossein? Got a couple.
Maintain flight level 310.
I think these are both ours. He's a little higher than I am, though.
Flight level 180.
He's going to tell me to descend in 2 minutes.
364.
We're never going to get to altitude. I got to get ready for landing.
Rock Fish 864, ready to go, 31, or 13.
All right, so we're going to be...
864 New York Center, fly runway heading.
We're going to be going by this. I wouldn't be surprised if they make us hold, because how much traffic there is tonight. And then we're going to come zipping back down. And again, our destination is going to be down here. And it's runway 10 tonight. So most likely what's going to happen is they're going to go like this and turn us around and line us up for visual. But there's really, really bad clouds down here, at least according to ForeFlight. So I wouldn't be surprised if they give us an ILS like down this way. So I'm kind of looking forward to it if they do. There's just going to be a lot of annoying instructions, as you're going to see. It's going to happen. I really wish I knew what runway they were using.
Quanta 7554, climb maintain flight level 360.
360, Quanta 7554.
127.8.
United 8047, cross Troy's, correction. United 804, cross Sarah at and maintain flight level 200.
Now I need this when we get a little closer. That's fine. Because we're going to need to be able to get the ATIS when we get a little closer to Baltimore. Notice, by the way, my plane is barely scratching its way upwards because I'm spending all of my energy just going fast. I did it again! Because I'm spending all of my energy basically climbing here as opposed to spending my energy just cruising. But it doesn't change the fact that over the ground right now, I'm getting 465 knots. I'm moving.
American 1786, standby.
So DJ Sketch just said, oh, you should do the new Avelo routes at Haven. Incredibly, DJ Sketch. I've done that in the real plane. We actually were flying into Florida fairly recently, and we took out of Avelo, out of New Haven. New Haven, for anybody who's not sure about it, is a small runway. It's only like a little bit more than a mile with this plane. So takeoff was terrifying because, like, basically when you finally lift the wheels, you're watching the fence go by. But the best part of the entire flight was the landing. We basically had taken off from, Fort Lauderdale, big runway. And when we went to land in a 1-mile runway with this plane, we had to use auto brake max. So for those of you not familiar with this thing, watch this. When I click it to max, watch what it does. So you have to pull it out. The reason you have to pull it out is because you have to set it. This is a special mode of the brakes that gives you insane braking force. So, of course, I was joking with my wife who I was flying with, saying, you know what's going to happen when we hit the brake? Anything people didn't lock down is going to go flying to the front of the plane, including passengers.
Center November 66, Lima X-ray, we're joining you descending through 22.5 for 200.
So what happened is
Number 66.
as soon as they stood on the brakes, everything in the plane went bang forward. I mean, Skittles, peanuts, bags, like think cell phones, everything you can imagine shot to the front of the plane like a cannon when this plane started slowing down. And when he pulled off, the brakes were smoking. It was insanity. It was very, very, very impressive.
Point,
He's going to hand me off in a second again.
17, I can read.
Good for him.
132.17 for Rockfish 864, and don't worry, I gotta go back to kindergarten too.
Oh, don't be a jerk.
Contact New York Center 132.17.
Here we are. Here's your destination. You can see we are hauling right now. Again, great speed here. Less than 132 knots. We'll be on the ground in 20 minutes, not even.
2364.
Honda 7554, New York Center 132.17.
127.8 is the frequency I'm going to need. I think I've already got it. 127.8. Yep, already ready to go.
United 4051, traffic's going to be at your 9 o'clock, about 5 miles. Going to be a southwest bound Boeing 737. He's level flight level 240.
It's not me. I'm Tree 40. What's this? Elastic, watch where you're flying, man. Love it. Look at that. I've never been intercepted before. I feel honored and humbled and all that other good stuff. By the way, the movie comes out the month. There's an F-16 up there at 70,000 feet. I don't think he's one of ours. And Simon, excellent work, man. Excellent work.
210.
Love it. He's gonna keep doing that. Oh my god, muscle memory. Every time I look around, this thing resets itself. I'm not sure what causes that to reset. Probably me. Also notice we are like at the edge of our maximum thrust here. Like we can't do more than this. And look at how little fuel I'm carrying. This is terrifying. It's like the Cessna 208. So let's see. Let me do some math real quick. So 121, 132. He's going to have us descend and...
Descend and maintain for level 200.
200, red 64. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Told you.
United 804, contact New York Center 132.17.
I told you. I told you he would. Called it. Told you. Not that it's like an achievement of mine that I told you, but I knew he was going to tell me to go down. The reason I knew that was coming was I'm looking at my chart and like I just did the math going at 340. That means we have to descend at 105. We have 115 to go. There's no way he's going to keep us up this high. Yes, I almost always use flight level change in case you're curious, the level change button. I did vertical speed here because, I don't know, it's a little more Microsoft Flight Sim, but that's okay. Let's see here. Oh my god, huh? Say again, Red 64, there was some radio chat there.
Red 64, amend the altitude, flight level 210.
210, Red 64. So, by the way, for those of you who've never used remote airplane radio, if you push the button for speaking when somebody else is speaking, instead of speaking, it goes beep like that, and it's that irritating, like really. And that's what would have happened if that other guy tried to chat. But like I said, we're going down to 21. I got to get ready. Hopefully everybody else has checked their notes and is going to be nice and safe here. We don't want to do anything silly.
You're setting 9461.
I have way too many windows open right now.
We're still at flight level 220. We're unsure if you still want us to climb or not.
Now 4051, climb, maintain flight level 340.
See how everybody's doing here. Looks good. It's one of ours, that Basilisk.
Red 64, contact New York Center now 132.17.
13217, Red 64. All right. I did not expect that. That's okay, though. 3217. I got to actually get me the radio. 13217. A lot of times what they'll do is they'll see the word YouTube streaming in my remarks, and they'll be like, oh, go do this. Almost there. There we go.
Envoy 132, New York Center, hello, squawk 7126 and ident.
7126, Envoy 132 and ident.
Approach Red 64 is at flight level 290, approaching flight level 210, about 10 miles north of Copes.
Red 64, New York Center, hello, welcome aboard.
It was nice.
Envoy 132, 7126 and ident.
I hope everybody appreciates the amount of work this takes as a single pilot. Everybody else just got to fly F-16s and F-18s. I actually got to worry about not getting lost. So the weather, I'm just looking at it right now on ForeFlight. It's terrible. So it's going to be bumpy. Like, I have a feeling I'm actually going to have to do a proper ILS landing. Welcome, Steph.
Continue taxi, cross runway 24.
Continue taxi, cross 24 for flood cut 90.
Please fly from Providence to Quonset. Ryan B., that is one short flight. Unless you're referring to a different Quonset. Just crossing various. All right, adopted. You're way behind us.
For descend and maintain flight level 200.
200, red 64. Isn't this nice? I just dial it in.
What's the call sign for Envoy that was calling?
Envoy 132.
So we're technically red 64, not red 64, but I don't care. A lot of work, Ladin. Oh, thank you, AB Photos. I'm glad you're entertained. I haven't got to the hard part. Like, in case you haven't like checked VATSIM map, look at BWI right now. Thanks for that, Rick. Not everybody knows that acronym. FWP, Foxtrot Willie Pete.
Good evening, Delta
Whiskey Papa.
41 will be crossing at Hay to flight level 190.
All right, so we're about to cross Moderna, which is going to be the outside gate. For those of you not familiar with
Envoy 132.
Washington, D.C. in the United States, it has a gigantic, super dangerous airspace, and it's very difficult to get in and out of without special permission. We just crossed it like a second ago. Shift C, you got to try VATSIM, man. Until you've done like VATSIM, like you're missing a third of flying. Like
3941. Who gave you hated 180?
Like you're missing out so much, especially even when you're doing general aviation.
3941. Welcome aboard.
Even when you're like GA, it's a wonderful, wonderful thing to fly it like this way. So what I'm going to do is actually in flip modes here.
32 right turn heading 1.
I just want to make sure there's no traffic around me.
Maintain 12,000.
180, climb maintain 12,000, Envoy 132.
Oh, he's doing it correctly. The new way of doing it is 12,000. I first heard that on the radio in the real world like a month ago, and I'm still like, what?
Juliet's here, and you're center. Hello, climb maintain flight level 250.
250.
Climb maintain flight level 2.
Confirm, Willie Papa. Thanks, Renee.
804 cross lurch at maintain 14,000. The Harrisburg
I can't stop pushing that button. I really wish I knew what runway we were using to land today, so I can start getting them ready.
4 cross Troy at maintain 12,000. Baltimore altimeter 2994. Expedite your descent.
Troy's at 12,000. Well, expedite to extent. Red 64.
New York Center, November 3 Romeo 200, 17 miles northeast of the Modena VOR.
Oh, I've always called it Moderna. Whoops. Oh, you said expedite. I'm expediting. Have you ever done BVERTC wings over New England flights? Dan Young, I'm not sure about those. You'd have to give me a little more detail. Notice, by the way, it switched from Mach to IS. Whereabouts are you right now? I will give you an exact position if you'd like. Just give me half a second here, and I'll show you exactly where I am. All right, so let me show you my exact position. So if I take a look right here, I'm red 64. That is not me. I gotta find it.
90, all rolling short.
Should be right. I gotta find me now.
90, Allentown wind 130, correction, 120 at 4, runway 13 for takeoff.
Huh.
13 is clear for takeoff.
Not that close. I do not see me. I don't think it was that.
United Airports, don't have you with you. Flight level 340. Also like the.
I expected to be over here, so unfortunately I don't see me yet.
American 240 cross Lancaster at maintain.
Oh yeah.
13,000 Harrisburg altimeter 2993.
2993 for Harrisburg and 13,000 at Lancaster. American 240.
FedEx 2364 cross. Actually, FedEx 2364 descend and maintain 13,000. The Allentown altimeter 2993.
13,000 FedEx 2364.
So Troy's we have to hit at 12,000. Troy's is right here. See how I'm going to be just shy of it.
Envoy 132.
So watch this.
Climb maintain 17,000.
Direct ditch, climb maintain 17,000 on Envoy 132.
Quantum 75.
Notice I'm going to be just shy. Nuggy, I'm supposed to cross at 10,000. But Troy's, you can see the little 12,000s right here. So that's the one that I have to cross at right there. Go away. I'll use that when I'm landing.
Rockfish 864, descend and maintain 14,000. The Baltimore altimeter 29994.
I'm just paying attention here. I gotta get ready to land. Oh my god, there's a lot of traffic. Oh, there's an event tonight. Whoops.
7 Yankee Bravo.
Kilo. They're using runway 10.
Server 807 Yankee Bravo. New York
ILS runway 10.
approach. Descend and maintain 8,000.
I'm at 6,000. 7 Yankee Bravo.
In New York Center. All right, maintain that 7 Yankee Bravo.
They're gonna ask us to swing us around in half a second here.
6,000. 7 Yankee Bravo.
Yeah, we're gonna be a little early, but that's okay.
Each other break. Rockfish 864, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm looking for lower if I'm going to start on the Church Street
I gotta start slowing down reducing my descent rate here.
Yeah, you might have gotten blocked. Rockfish 864, descend and maintain 14,000. Baltimore altimeter 2.
Oh my god, look at the weather.
Down to 14,000 Rockfish.
Oh boy. Gotta get bumpy.
Flight trip 90, 5,000, heading 135.
So check this out. We'll just about hit Troy's at 12. Before our training flights, I was curious if you tried any of my experiences. So unfortunately, Dan, I can't speak to those. The Boston ARTCC
recycle transponder squawk 7157
used to do some really, really cool stuff. The Boston, like it was its own separate VATSIM thing, and they used to actually come to the New England Air Museum, which is near where I live, and they do it for like 150 people. It was so much fun. Voltana, you got to be careful with adopted, because one of the problems this aircraft has had, and you'll see this in the forums, is if you have certain applications, like I had to take out your controls, for example, because it was breaking things. Also, the pushback plugin will actually break the plane. Yep, we're getting close to Nuggy. Thanks, Renee. Look at how close I am. We're supposed to cross at exactly 12,000 feet. Look at that.
Yeah, that was actually my mistake. FedEx 2364, descend and maintain 7,000.
So I'm dabbing right now. This is my arms.
64.
Never mind.
155 heavy at
I'm gonna get ready for ILS for 10. Approach. ILS.
Echo 158 heavy, New York Center. Hello. November 991 Julie Sierra, climb maintain flight level 270.
He's got to make me do a procedure turn.
Climb maintain 270 910 Sierra.
All right, let's go take a look at the folks behind us. Hello, everyone. Everybody behind us, get ready. It's going to be an interesting landing.
Wait for about 10 minutes, waiting on overpack.
Yeah, 451 can give you about 8 minutes.
That's fine, we can do that.
Thank you. United 804, contact Potomac approach now.
Correct, Dave.
126.1.
They're going to have to hand me off. I got to get ready. I can't just chill here, guys. You're going to have to flip me over. Let's see what happens. Flip me over. Pass me over. Pass me on. Toss the potato.
38 Romeo, descend and maintain 14,000. The Baltimore altimeter 29904.
14,000, 29904, November 38 Romeo.
Come on. Come on. Hand me off.
American 240 cross bunts at maintain 10,000.
Come on.
10,000, American 240.
I'm being passed by an Airbus. It seems to be smoking. Come on. Hand me off. Because I'm supposed to be crossing that at 11,000. Actually going to slow down a little bit.
New York, November 66, X-ray, we're with you at 9,000.
I'm just studying. It's supposed to be at 11,250.
Right now, 10,000.
Red 64, New York Center turn, right turn, heading tree. Baltimore.
Say again for Red 64, sorry.
Red 64 turn, right heading tree 20.
320, Red 64. There it is!
New York Center, United 4185, checking in right now, 10,000.
So what he's going to do now is he's going to bounce me around to try to get me lined up.
185, New York Center, climb and tape, flight level 180.
Got it. So what he's going to do now is he's going to bounce me around to try to get me lined up at the runway.
Flight check 90, climb maintain flight level 200, that'll be your final.
Alright, 200 for flight check 90.
And New York, November 66, Lima X-ray, checking in 9,000.
Definitely not.
November 66 Lima X-ray, New York Center, descend and maintain 6,000, expect vectors ILS runway 27 right approach.
6,000, we'll expect ILS 27 right, 66 Lima X-ray.
Red 64, confirm you're going to fly heading 320.
Confirm 320, Red 64.
New York Center, November 9.
The real question is, why did it go that way instead of that way? So what happens is when I started cranking it to the left, I should have cranked it to the right to be a little bit more lined up. So now we're going to have to go all the way around. So I'm basically giving him a free hold pattern here. You're welcome.
New York Center, Rockfish 864, look for lower.
Oh no, there's another 64 out there.
864, descend and maintain 12,000.
Great.
Under 1212, Rockfish.
Red 64, continue to turn, proceed direct Baltimore. Contact Potomac approach at 128.52.
Proceed direct Baltimore, contact 128.52, Red 64. Proceed direct Baltimore.
64, turn right, heading 285, vectors for quick sequence.
Right turn 285 for vectors, Rockfish 864. Rockfish 864.
Oh, BAL, I'm sorry.
Right turn 285 for Rockfish 864.
285 on the heading, Rockfish 864.
New York Center, November 99120.
Alright, there's another person that's squawk, standby. November 66 Lima X-ray, reduced
12852.
180.
Still to 180, 6 Lima X-ray.
Number 807 Yankee Bravo, turn left turn, heading 27.
Too much information at once. I hope that's the right frequency. I got, like I said, too many things going on at once right now. 124, 128.25, 128.25. That must be a Potomac approach. 128.25, 128.525, 525. Yeah, 525. That's what I thought. I really wish they didn't do it this way. This is...
4185 was strike Biggie.
Sorry, everyone. There we go. Potomac approach, Red 64 with you, flight level 120.
Red 64, Potomac approach, you need to descend via the church to arrival. Information Kilo, expect runway 10.
Expect run 0, going to descend via the Trish 3 arrival, Red 64. Alright, so now...
Approach number 38 Romeo, 14,000.
And why'd you... oh, because you wanted me to do a 1-8... oh...
Number 38 Romeo Potomac, approach, good evening to Baltimore, altimeter 29094, when able to approach request into Frederick.
Yeah. Thanks, Steph.
ILS 23.
Is it 27?
Roger, standby.
27. 9,000.
38 Romeo, turn right heading 270, descend and maintain 10,000.
I'm like working.
270-10,000, November 38 Romeo.
That doesn't make sense.
38 Romeo, let's actually make that an 8,000, descend and maintain 8,000.
Right turn 270 down to 8,000, November 38 Romeo.
Potomac approach, Red 64. Can I confirm that runway again?
Runway 10.
10, thanks, Red 64. I told you. Alright, I'm good already. Nice. Alright, down we go.
Red 64, maintain 210 knots.
210 knots, Red 64. Alright. Okay, good news, everyone. We're going down. Let's get, oh man, God. Phew, I'm like sweating here. Oh boy. Like I say, hope you appreciate my sacrifice. 109.70, 109.70, 109. I wonder if there's going to be a visual approach, because I know the weather's not good in Maryland right now. 109.70, swap. The approach is going to be 105 degrees. Hope you appreciate I do my own stunts. Gotta stop complaining. I know pilots do this all day, every day, so. Alright, that's all set. We're just going to confirm that my approach speed is accurate. Nice. Alright. Good to go. Alright, folks, for the ones who are going to be landing, we're going to be landing on runway 10. If you want kind of a visual as to what that does, Hey, how do you use and move the left, right? Oh, so I'm using right mouse, and then I roll my mouse wheel, and that's how I zoom in and out, in case that's what your question was, Normand. All right, let's go pop out. So what we're going to be doing here, oh my God, look at this. So we're going to do this, and then we're going to swing around and line up, but he's probably going to hand us off before we get there. Like, you'll see what I mean when we get closer. All right, so we got to cross stalk at 5,000, so that's going to be my next altitude. 1,000, level change is still selected. Thanks, Rick. Rick's just making fun of the fact that I have not exactly been successful landing this thing recently. Mostly because I've been practicing on the 787 and X-plane, which is a totally different landing than this plane. This plane, you land like a Cessna. The one, the giant, the 787, that thing lands like, it's like a stack of bricks. Like, this thing's like, boing. All right, I gotta get some lights on, though, because I'm going blind here. I don't want to touch that. That was good. Okay, that's good. That's good. All right. I can crank it up a little more than that. Hey-yo. Look how beautiful of a day this is. Any second he's going to call me and he's going to be like, you need to do this. All right, let's see here. The Trish 3. So my next position is going to be 5,000 at or above at stock. I need to get down a lot faster.
38 Romeo, proceed direct to numb for the ILS runway 23 into Frederick.
Yeah.
Ryanair's coming up.
November 38 Romeo.
November 38 Romeo, descend and maintain 6,000.
6,000, November 38 Romeo.
So I'm doing the extremely naughty thing, and I'm putting the speed brakes out, because I'm supposed to get a little bit lower here.
Departure Southwest 1052, passing 11.
See, Rick gets it. Rick gets it.
Southwest 1052, Potomac departure, good evening.
Stars, I'm supposed to be at 5,000. I'm supposed to be at or above stalk. So I really got to descend, because I got to be at 4,000 when I cross stars. Notice, by the way, they just said go. They didn't say anything about, like, oh, you need to do this to land. By the way, look at how close my timing's going to be. They're about to cross Troy's. He's going to be handing me off the tower in about half a second here. Get the DMA. Oh, it's going to be such a fun landing. People seem to be jumping out of my airplane. I see a bunch of parachutes trailing. Oh, guys, it's not that bad. Come on. Oh, you suck. Or maybe they just saw their...
67, you want to maintain 210 knots.
210 knots, Bunker 6 action.
I'm ridiculous. All right, so Bradley, tower is going to be... Approach controls 125. I actually got to get...
671, contact Potomac approach 119.7.
19.7, Bunker 6 action, yeah.
Tower, I gotta find out what the actual tower is. I think it's like 119.4.
64 contact Potomac approach 119.7. We'll see ya.
Potomac approach on 119.7. Red 64. Have a good night.
Yeah.
That was not what I expected. How many different frequencies have I had tonight? Yes, I know I could have gone from the other direction. It would have been faster. Oh my God.
Potomac departure Delta 8096, leaving 1400 for 3000.
Approach, Red 64 is at 5,700 for 5,000.
Red 64, Potomac approach, reaching 4,000, speed 180.
Down to 180, one reaching 4,000, Red 64.
Walker 671, flagging 190, vector flight.
90, Walker 671.
Holy crap! 180?
For my golf, back to tower 119.4.
Wow.
4, good day, for my call.
So I'm actually reducing speed a little early here. I could be a little less aggressive. I like the HDS though, this is gorgeous. Hey Simon! Oh, you're already landing in Baltimore? I'm way back here having to like suffer at 180 knots. Come on, slow us down. Slow us down. Look at my reference speed, $1.25. Great. Alright, idiot check time. To the idiot checker. Oh. How come nobody told me to do this? Alright, 12120.
Walker 671, you're about 2 miles from Collins, turn left, saying 130, maintain 2,000 to establish on low side, cleared ILS, runway 10 approach.
Left 130, maintain 2 to established, cleared for left 140.
5.
So they are using ILS for 10.
10 approach, Walker.
Lucky you, Simon. Got it. All right, let's take a look. Trish 3, I'm just crossing over. I'm coming up on stripes. Like literally, stripes. Like star stripes forever. Stripes, I'm supposed to be at 210, 4,000, but he told me to go down to 180. So what he's going to do is he's going to send me to the right, and then he's going to swing me around. Oh, there he is. The guy who just called, that's him. So he's going to take me here, and then he's going to swing me around this way. Yeah, there's like 3 airplanes ahead of me. Yuck. But we do have to...
170 knots, still 5 mile final contact Baltimore Tower on 119.4 today.
119.4.
1710 until 5 DME with tower 19.4, you said, Walker, 6
Yes, sir. Red 64, descend maintain 2000.
Down to 2000, red 64.
Southwest 1393 with you at Gravity 6 arrival.
Wow.
Southwest 1393, Patrol approach. The altimeter is 2994. Suspect the ILS 10 and reduce speed to 180.
Reduce speed.
Someone for the straight G. I like it. I gotta earn my approach here. I haven't done an ILS in this plane yet. This is good. Was that last one for red 64?
Yes, sir. Flighting 180 vector to final.
180 vectors to final, red 64. Alright, we're going to confirm where 180 is this time. Whew, I'm working. I hope everybody appreciates I do my own stunts here. I'm only outsourcing most of the flying. Autopilot. Yeah, see how he's going to square me off, and then he's going to turn me at Coulomb, even though I'm already down to 2,000? All right. Well, I hate to... Rick, I hate to say it, but most airliners do the Cirrus approach.
Maintain 4,000. Southwest 1393.
2,500.
Boop!
Red 64, you're about 4 miles from Column. Turn left heading 130, maintain 2,000 till established on the localizer, cleared ILS at runway 10 approach.
And turn left 130, descend to 2,000, cleared ILS 10 approach, red 64. All right, so we're going to turn to 130. And he's going to hand me off to tower in about 2 seconds. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Man, this guy's good. Look at how precise that is. I am super impressed. Nicely done, man. Nicely done. Good job. So if you watch this my video later, I just want to say you did a really nice job with that approach. That was awesome. I found a really fun bug with this plane, by the way. Not a bad bug, but like a watch out bug. It's going to surprise you bug. All right, I'm going to arm the approach. He's going to hand me off the tower in about half a second here. Oh, I can't wait to see. Can't wait to see. Oh, I love it. That's the picture. I'm sorry. That's just so satisfying. He's going to hand me off the tower in about half a second here.
Red 64, contact Baltimore Tower, 119.4 today.
119.4, good night. Red 64. Called it.
Baltimore Tower, FedEx 694, air cargo, Texas Field.
FedEx 694, stand by, I'll call you back. There was someone else calling. Who was that for taxi?
Southwest 334.
Southwest 334, runway 15 right, taxi via Tango Papa, give way to a Delta 737 from left to right.
15 right via Tango Papa, and I'll give way at Southwest 334.
Walk 671, contact departure 128.7.
Oh, the departure, Walker, 671, 128.7.
Ultimate approach, red 64 is with you in the localizer for runway 10. Requesting full stop.
Red 64, Windcom, Baltimore Tower, hello, Windcom, runway 10, clear to land.
Runway 10, clear to land, red 64. That's it!
Southwest 1181.
Now we just gotta land.
Windcom, runway 15 right, clear for takeoff.
I'm actually gonna keep my speed up a little bit here.
Takeoff, Southwest 180.
Oh, my heart is like, ugh.
Over 524, Mike Golf, can make the right on Romeo, hold short, runway 15 right.
So the next thing I have to do now, this is going to sound dumb, but I need to like figure out what the frequency for ground is and everything like that.
Foxtrot, hold short, runway 15 right.
I gotta like start looking up what I need to do here.
Press 10, Golf, join Foxtrot, and hold short runway 15, Delta 29.
UPS 515 heavy, runway 15 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 15 right, UPS 515.
Sorry, I'm quiet, but I'm like getting ready to land. Oh crap, there's somebody right there. I really hope that's one of mine and not like one of the VATSIMers, because I just got fired off VATSIM if that's the case.
334, someone just pushed right in front of me, so I have to wait.
Southwest 334, roger. Southwest 1181, contact departure.
I fixed it.
Number 524, Mike Golf, cross runway 15 right at Romeo, and I assume you're going to GA parking?
Cross 15 right at Romeo, and yeah, we're going to signature for Mike Golf.
For Mike Golf, roger, right Papa, and then Kilo, hold short runway.
So nobody saw that?
Right Papa.
All you saw was a weird internet glitch. Nothing happened. You didn't see that.
Delta 289, cross runway 15 right at Foxtrot, left Papa, and then you're going to give way to a Delta 737 from Tango.
Cross 15,
So that was Lafarog? Okay, we're good. We're good.
right away to 737.
Oh, you scared me to death. I thought I just cut somebody off. Oh my god, Lafarog. Don't do that to me. Don't do that. Whoa, what? Oh, it's behind me somewhere.
1526, are you up?
Affirmative, Southwest.
I'm getting the most lag right now, too.
Looking for taxi?
Just about there, and apologies to the Southwest behind me. Sorry about that.
FedEx 6.
121.9.
Runway 15 right. Let's see, taxi via Bravo Tango.
Oh, good, he's doing it as well.
Approaching minimum.
Taxi 15 right via Bravo Tango Papa, South, or FedEx.
Minimums.
12 More Tower, good day, Southwest 2861, we're like number 4 in the queue here, we're ready for taxi whenever we get out of the way.
100.
Roger, yeah, everybody in the queue just stand by. Once the guy in the lead moves, I'll start calling everybody in the queue.
40, 30, 20.
223.
Baltimore Tower, Southwest 1526, ready for taxi.
Southwest 1526, thanks. Runway 15 right, taxi via Tango Papa, and follow the leader when he gets.
15 right, Tango Papa, and we'll follow the leader, Southwest 1526.
Southwest 334, runway 15 right, taxi via Tango Papa, follow the company.
Tango Papa, follow the company, Southwest 334.
Southwest 1738, are you ready for taxi?
Affirm, we're ready to go, Southwest 1738.
Southwest 1738, follow the company right in front of you, runway 15 right via Tango Papa.
We'll take us to the Promised Land, follow company Tango Papa, Southwest 1738.
Southwest 2861, if you don't get blocked by the company pushing there, runway 15 right, taxi via Tango Papa, and you can follow the company.
Tango Papa, following the company, and we'll make sure we don't get blocked by this guy, Southwest 2861.
UPS 515, heavy RNAV to...
That was so laggy.
15 right, cleared for takeoff.
Takeoff. Clear for takeoff, 15 right, RNAV.
I don't show this taxiway.
Red 64, left Delta, say parking.
Red 64 will take any place.
Alright, Red 64, left Delta, right Papa, and then Uniform Tango to the ramp.
Say again for Red 64, sorry.
Red 64, right Papa, and then Uniform Tango to the ramp.
Papa Uniform Tango. Taxi to the ramp via Papa Uniform Tango, Red 64, thanks. Alright, I need...
231 Tango Golf, runway 15 right, line up and wait.
Okay, take a right.
15 right, line up and wait for 1 Tango Golf.
Woo! Wow, what a flight!
Southwest 1393 with you, ILS 10.
Southwest 1393, wind calm, runway 10, clear to land.
What a flight! Oh man.
Contact departure.
That was...
What frequency?
Wow! All right, folks. I hope you enjoyed that one. That was that was intense. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to disarm my automatic brakes, which is slowing me down.
0.7, sorry about that.
Puppy uniform, Tango.
Southwest 3965, looking taxi 15 right.
I like how it's taxi via Puppy uniform, Tango.
3965, runway 15 right, taxi via Tango Papa.
Tango Papa 15 right, Southwest 3965, thanks.
Obviously, I can't go there because that's another runway.
Nothing with that, Avion 155, runway 10.
That's not the right one. And Papa uniform Tango, this is Tango. Good enough. All right, I'm going to go ahead and sign off right there.
Taxi. All right, to the...
Nice! All right, we made it! Okay, I can do stupid things like do this now because I'm off the server, so I don't have to worry about it at all. Oh my, folks. Oh my. Okay, so we made it to the end somehow. I hope everybody was thoroughly entertained because I need to go take a shower. So most of this is flight simulator aircraft apparently, and they've been making me pretty crazy this entire time. That was a crazy flight. Like I say, VATSIM is so much more stressful when you don't have somebody else to fly with. Unfortunately, my good friend Butternips there, who's really, really famous for making sarcastic comments like, if you rent an airplane, you can use 100% power because rental airplanes are built to a better standard or something like that. I don't know, it just seems like something he would say, but unfortunately he was not with us, but like I said, we're not able to do that anyway. So as usual, when we get to the end of one of these things, I always like to take a couple moments to see if there's any questions or answers or anything you folks would like to see in the future. Like I said, this was a lot. Oh my gosh, my legs are shaking. This was fun. This was fun. And I got a bunch of warning lights because I know that I forgot something really important when I took off, but nobody's yelled at me about it so far, so I'm not going to worry about it just yet. I am going to hope that the APU catches on, though, so I can flip on the air conditioning and everything like that. I'm not going to fly this airplane into the ground. Oh, by the way, did you notice how long it took? We hit the ground at 54, so I was 3 minutes late. So I just want to point out the fact that, with a little bit of fancy flying, you could do quite a bit here. If you'd like to join us for the picture, although honestly, the picture with all those F-18s chasing after me was probably the best picture I can think of it. So I'm probably going to stick with that one. Sorry, everybody who usually likes to hang out on my thing. Go ahead and pop these two off. And we are good to go. Yeah, fun fact, I accidentally hit that button when I was trying to hit the brake, but that's okay. We're here. Oh, man, good stuff. So for everybody who had joined us tonight, thank you for swinging by. Like I said, this was stressful. I can't wait to do something in a Cessna 172 next time that's nice and a little more relaxing. But this is, like I said, it's a ton of fun because you get the opportunity to work with those really, really, really talented and way more patient people than I could be, kind of a thing like that. But like I said, it was absolutely wild, and it was super fun to be able to fly along with this. I got to wait for this silly thing to come in. I'll get myself some ground paper. Give me some air conditioning. I'm hot. Actually, I don't need air conditioning. I'm sorry. I've already got the other thing working pretty well. All right, Steph asks 1 to 7. Okay, so Steph, that's a really tough question. I'm not gonna lie. They did a really, really, really nice job with this airplane. I found a couple bugs here and there, but they're not game breakers compared to a lot of payware that I bought. The plane was about the right price for something of this quality. Its frame rate could be better, but again, look at how complicated this thing is. I mean, you just saw half the cool things that it just did a minute ago. Obviously, if you're going to be doing those things. Flyability, it's great. It doesn't have any of the weird flight simisms. For example, one of my favorites here is the trim wheel actually is a linear trim instead of a progressive trim like normal flight sim is. That's wonderful. The wheel, the yoke is very crisp and responsive. The FMS works great. You have a ton of different options on this. If you want to see something really, really amusing here, let me go set this up real fast. I'll take potable water. I'll take the lavatory. I'll take the maintenance van. I'll take the fuel truck. I'm also going to take some cabin cleaning. Might as well refill the front galley. Let's see here. What else am I going to do? I'm going to get the forward loader, the baggage carts. I'm also going to get the aft loader. I'm going to get the aft carts. And you can do all these things. And what'll happen is if I just sit around, people are just going to show up and start doing stuff with me. This is a really intimidating picture. I kind of like it, but I like the one with the F-18 better. I'm sorry. So on a 1 to 10 scale, Steph, I'd have to rate it a 9. They did a good job, really, really good job. But again, this is just my opinion. Out of a 10, I'd say 9. There's a lot of little things that could be a little tiny bit better, but honestly, this is amazing that this has been done with Microsoft Flight Simulator, in my extremely not really humble opinion. And I really can't wait to see more stuff like this in the future, like in a 777 or something like that. Or even something kind of small. We don't need to run those right now. We can leave this one on. And how hot did it get in the plane? It's still 72. I can shut all this stuff off. I don't need any of it anymore. Okay, folks, this is the end. Have a wonderful evening as always. Shift has asked, do you approve general aviation for VATSIM? I like both. I find the airliner stuff is it's very stressful. Like, I'm good with these planes, as you saw, but like it's tough. It stresses you out. Whereas with general aviation, I can take my time. Everything happens a lot slower. They're really nice. I can do touch and goes. I can practice like I'm in the real plane easier. So honestly, I like them both. I'm not giving it 5 out of 7. All right, we'll take care of that. But other than that, have a great night, everybody. Enjoy. Hopefully we can do this again soon. And I think next time it's going to be all Cessna 152s. I don't know what it's going to be, but it's going to be 152s on VATSIM and a pack to absolutely make those poor chaps absolutely insane. So that should be a lot of fun. But other than that, have a great night, everyone, and I hope to see you again in the future. Enjoy.